Good morning.
Hello.
How's everyone doing today?
Wonderful. How's everybody doing today? Yay.
We got a whole crowd today. It's so awesome.
We got like one person online because they're all here.
Right. That's okay. We have a new camera.
Yeah.
We've got a new spot for Lydia to stand. So there's, we have quilts everywhere in the shop hanging up. It's just a fun day today.
Yes.
It's our birthday.
It's Warm and Cozy's birthday because that's who we are.
We're 8, which
Yay.
8 is great, right?
So if you're out there watching, you don't know who we are. This is Danielle.
Hi.
I'm Jason. And they're the #1 customers. And so are you.
Yes,
obviously.
#1 customers. That's what you are.
All the things. I want to drink this really bad because I would need so much more energy at this point.
Oh, I'm good. Well,
It's
I
not
have to
working.
say my energy is a lot better when there's a lot of people around.
Yeah.
Because when I come in and I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was going to say. I did say to
I was
Sadie,
like, this is going to be really like prophetic and awesome.
It was 9:02, and I was like, no one's coming in until 9:15, so I can be mad, sad, whatever.
all the emotions.
All of the emotions and throw a little fit or whatever I need to do.
Yeah.
But at 9:15,
Nope.
I'm on.
I'm a professional. I'm a professional.
And I made it. Whew.
Woo, congratulations.
Got it all out of my system.
Got a lot of people out there watching and saying hi and hello and happy birthdays. Got people on YouTube. Hi, Eileen, over on YouTube.
Hi, Eileen.
You can watch on YouTube. If you're over here on the
Yes.
Facebook, you're like, I don't like dealing with Facebook. Go to YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. It's easy.
Mhm.
If you're over there, hit the subscribe button. It's
Right.
awesome. Let me just, do I got to say hello to all these lovely people? Let's do that. We got Cindy. Hello. And Deborah 2.0. Good to see you.
Hi.
Karen. We got Patty and Dolores. Sorry, it scrolled and I was going to start talking and I had to stop myself.
Why did Patty's name get there?
Patty? I don't know.
Good morning, Patty.
And Dolores. And hello, Nancy. Nice to see you. And hello, I would assume this is Alvina, but we'll say Dennis.
Hi, Dennis.
Hi, Dennis. It's good to pick up a hobby, isn't it?
Yeah.
And hello, Susan. And happy birthday to us again. Thank you, Karen. Love it. Okay. So, before we get into the show and tell portion of the show, which you all came here for anyway, a couple things to talk about. Today is the absolute last day of the All Illinois Shop Hop.
Yes.
Yay!
Yay!
Big round of applause for everybody that's done this. There's been a lot of people that have finished the whole state.
Yep.
A lot of people that have done regions. A lot of people have only done a few stores.
Mm-hmm.
You only have to do 5.
Someone came in today or yesterday and was like, yes, this is my last one. And I was like, oh, okay, and she opened it up. She's like, you are number 5. And I'm like, awesome. And I cheered with her just as much as if she had done all of them because it was a struggle for her to get to 5. And, we all do our best, right?
Yeah, a lot of the times you see these shop hops and people are like, I have to go do all of them. No, you don't.
You don't have
You don't
to.
have to do all of them.
No.
That's so much. Do what you can. The important part is that you're supporting the local business. You're going out, you're seeing the
Absolutely.
small guys, you're seeing what they've got. They may have something that you haven't seen in a long time and you needed for that project that is still sitting in the drawer because, oops.
Mm-hmm. Right. And now you need a background fabric to actually get something done, or you need a binding or whatever.
Right.
We're here
all
for
the
you.
things. So that's Illinois Shop Hop's last day today. All Missouri, if you're on the Missouri side of the river, still going on. You have all of next month.
Right.
That's a lot. Crazy to me. I've seen probably 4 or 5 at least that are over 400 or 500 shoppers.
Right. We had 400 in 2 months. They've had 500 in 1 month.
1 month. Go Missouri.
I wish I could get those Missouri people just
come across the river.
Just
come over
really,
here.
really close.
Come over.
Just come on over.
Let's combine the two, Illinois, Missouri.
Right. Do a
3 month
joint situation.
Bi-state kind of thing. That'd be awesome. Anyway, that's not going to happen. The Scott Sent Me Challenge is still going on. So if you're doing the shop hops, I would encourage you to do the Scott Sent Me Challenge. That's a Jaftex thing. You should check that out if you don't know what that is. I'm not going to go into that today.
We got too much to do.
So much to do. So many things. So much to know about turkey. Not the bird. Stop it, all of you. No
What?
birds. Quilt show. That's this week. That's today's last day for the quilt show. The 100 blocks, you can kind of see them behind me. Oh, I got
One behind me.
one.
Yeah.
I can't see my
Oh,
image.
and the other one over here. You can
We
see.
got a couple of. Anyway, you'll see them as we go. But there's even more in the shop. Come and check those out. You did the 100 block. The how do you say it? There's so many words. In the
I
title
know.
of it.
I should have made a better title.
It's just the name
So
of the
it's-
book.
Tula Pink's
Yes.
City Sampler.
100
modern quilt blocks that are 6.5 inches.
A lot of words.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't think they put the 6.5 inches. I think
No, I think you added that.
But yeah, so I keep going, it's the 100 block. And then I'm like, it's the city stamp.
So we got like 32 quilts on
32
display.
quilts.
In various stages of process. One is just blocks. She also ended up having a wrist issue broken.
Yeah, she broke her wrist.
So she couldn't finish, so we got blocks hanging.
So she brought a stack of blocks. Totally fine.
Super cute. Do love her fabrics. It would be cool when it's finished.
And we didn't get everyone's quilts, and that's okay. I totally get that too.
Of the 40 people participating.
You know.
That's 30
yeah.
is a good one.
So a lot of times you start a project this big, I kind of am like, I hope half of them make it.
Right.
We got more than half.
More than half in
That
here.
was great. I mean, there's just a few that, probably aren't done. And
Right.
that's okay.
Right. So come in and check those out. Vote for your favorite. That's a new thing we had. We weren't going to do that, but
No, we
last
weren't.
minute
So it was
decided.
like day 2, and we're like, oh, yeah. Somebody said, oh, can I vote for my favorite? And I went, Jason, make that happen. And he's like, of course, here we go.
That's why fishbowl and blank slips of paper.
Yeah,
'Cause
there's no numbers on quilts. You
Nah.
just have to write down who made it. And
It'll be fine.
Anyway, it's okay.
It's fine. Also today being our birthday, today's the 5th Saturday. So loyalty members, remember you get your 20% off. We're also giving do we tell them what we're giving when they come in the door?
Yeah, sure.
You get a free fat quarter for just coming in today.
Yeah, free fat quarter.
In a cute little shape of a cupcake.
Looks like a cupcake.
I also have
So cute.
cupcakes.
We also have
You
cupcakes.
can have cupcake if you want. If you got here early to watch the show like these guys did, then they're going to have them before you do. Sorry. They might leave you one or two. We'll see.
Maybe.
Let's see here. So that's that. So with the 100 block that you're showing off today, we are taking signups for the 100 block 2024.
Yes.
It's going to be January to July.
Right?
You're going to do it on either the first Saturdays
Mm-hmm.
of each month,
Yep.
the second Tuesdays of each month,
Correct.
Or
and those are in person, and I can only
in
have
person
8 and
only.
8. That's
Very
it.
limited seating, and
So
I think
only
we're about halfway
16.
through those.
And mostly, yeah, because I'll keep opening up classes, and
I gotta stop, or otherwise
they'll
I
knock
get
me
out
out.
of control.
Yeah.
But for those of you that don't make that deadline to be the in person, there will be a much more open availability for the third class, which is going to be the second Friday of each month, which is going to be completely virtual.
Right.
So
if you're somebody who's like, I don't like to pack up all my stuff and take it somewhere and do all that, maybe you don't like people. It's okay.
I'm kidding.
You can just do it through Zoom, and you can still participate,
Right.
and you can get all of the things that we're giving. So the class, should I break down the price? Or is
Yeah,
it
go
too
ahead and
much?
break it.
Okay.
Does anybody out here need the price information? You would love to have it? Absolutely. See that?
Okay, yeah. So there's a $30 sign-up fee, and that covers the price of your book. Then it's $50 a month
Mm-hmm.
for 7 months.
Mm-hmm.
You get a class, you get 30 fat quarters,
Mhm.
you get 5 1/8 yards of background fabric to set your quilt together at the end. That makes anything up through the queen. So if you want to make a king, you may need to buy a little more fabric. Okay, so and a class generally would cost $40 or $45 if you came and took it. So I'm only charging you $50. So you're really getting all that stuff for virtually $10 a month.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So
Crazy.
anyway, we have a few spots left, and we barely had these things hung up. And on Tuesday, I filled up half of the spots. So, but that virtual option that we just opened is going to be great for if we run out of space. It's also good if you're like, I cannot guarantee that I will be there first Saturday every month or second Tuesday. I have a life. I have other things, right? Or I have a grandkid that I got to babysit on Tuesday. So, and sometimes I can get out, but not always. You can sign up for the Tuesdays, and
Correct.
then on those times that you can't make it, you can join on the Friday.
Correct.
Sounds good? Great.
If you have more questions, just ask. If you want dates, we'll get that to you. It's all a matter of timing. So. Okay. And last but not least, before we go into show and tell, I want everybody to know about the Handy Quilter Education event that's going on in the end of October, which, by the way, October starts tomorrow.
Right.
Apparently not Monday. Didn't realize there weren't 31 days in September.
We're not going to talk about that, Jason.
My bad.
I was like, the song says it starts with September. Like, how did you? Anyway.
I didn't pay attention really well in school. My mom swears I knew this song. I don't remember this
Anyway,
song.
she was trying to show them the information about.
Who was? Oh, okay.
saving.
Sorry, I don't have my screen visible to see my monitor there.
Okay,
Sorry.
go ahead. Show them.
Show them that thing.
Ready to finish your quilts yourself?
This is going to be in-person, hands-on, 2-day education event for those that are non-owners. Is Monday, 23rd and 24th of October. This is basically $150 a day value. We're selling it for $100 a day. So $200 will get you 2 days hands-on education, which also includes lunch.
We have 2 educators coming. Usually we only have 1. So what's really cool is for those who feel like, oh, I'm going to hold the class back, I don't really know, that kind of thing. It is going to be wonderful because there will be a second educator who's not teaching, and she'll be able to help those who are falling a little behind or need a little extra help. Plus Jason will be in the room. So we are here for you.
We are. Okay? As a team. High five. So that's October 23rd, 24th. We're going non-owners initially. If I start getting closer and I have spots available, I will open it up for those that already have. If you want the extra information, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, the first 2 days is really needles, thread. Like some of it is very basic, and some people who already own a machine, it would be a little bit like, okay, really, I understand how to put the needle in, you know. So we try to open it up to non-owners first, just so that we can really get a good, you know, we're not talking below people. Right?
But for those of you that have a machine and would like to know more, we have the 25th will be a day of workshops. So it's going to be 4 different workshops. One's going to cover background fills. One's going to cover mandalas. The other one's going to cover feathers. And then the last one's going to cover borders, all in a free motion style and setting. So this will be a great way to kind of build your skill set using your free motion skills. That, again, is just going to be $100 for the day. Also does include lunch. By the way, if you're wondering where lunch is coming from, it will be Cafe on the Abbey, because where else is there?
They have lots of options, and they really deal well with anybody who has any food issues. Also,
they do a really good job catering to that.
Yeah, so. And we really started using them right after 2020, the first time we had an event, because everything comes boxed with your name. Your own
lunch.
Nobody's sharing. There's not a whole bunch of sandwiches and go pick one up. I don't germs well.
No, we don't at all.
So you did forget my other sew-along.
Okay, 1 second. One last thing. Education event. There is on the 26th for those of you that have Pro Stitcher and you're looking for something more. You're tired of edge to edging. You need to do something different. We have an advanced Pro Stitcher class that will be on the 26th. This will be, again, from 9 to 4. We'll include lunch. It's $100. And it is... You have to pretty much have Pro Stitcher or fully understand what Pro Stitcher is. This is not going to be a beginner level as far as this is the file tab, this is that button, that's what that does.
Let me ask though, and you can say no, that wouldn't be good. I don't care. Like, but if you take the first 2 days, if you're a non-owner, you want to buy a Pro Stitcher, you have taken the first 2 days. Can you take the other 2 days? Can you take the Pro Stitcher Advanced even though you haven't used it yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because also you're going to probably get paired with somebody that does have Pro Stitcher, so you'll be able to get at least a little bit of input from them as well.
Also, we can throw Jason on the machine with you and help you. Yeah.
Just the same. All right. Any questions on anybody? No? Okay, good.
No,
Moving on.
Great.
So I forgot one, sorry.
You forgot? And
we have so much going on. Okay. There's even a whole nother one that we're not even talking about yet.
Right.
But that's
all right.
Tomorrow.
So, has that got a glare on it? Okay.
Probably.
I'm doing a sew-along with Hoffman Batiks. We're really falling behind here.
We are.
So,
talk fast.
Sew-along. It's called Arrowhead Sew-along. It's $175. That gets you the entire kit, which is like 9 3/4 yards. So almost 10 yards of batiks, your pattern, and 3 classes. Now, there is no virtual on this one. Sorry, this is an in-person only. I have a Tuesday situation that's every other Tuesday, and there is a first Saturday situation. Okay? If you need more information, please let me know, because I really would like to get this going. And
yeah.
I didn't give you enough information. So, okay.
Okay, great. Sounds good. Awesome. Love it.
Whew. Everybody keeping up?
Yeah. Everybody good? Okay, great. So, this month, we went to Turkey. I don't know how well that shows up over there. You need a better picture. It's hiding over behind the whiteboard.
Do I move this way?
Yes, move that way. All of the greens and teals, purples, pinks, whatever, all the colors.
There's no pink in it.
There's no pink in it. I lied.
Purple and teal and white.
There's a little bit of pinkish in the... Anyway, that was totally misspoken. The center squares have some, but Don't justify what I say. It doesn't help. It's like feeding the bears. Stop feeding the bears. Anyway, so we went to Turkey for this mystery quilt.
Oh my gosh, Scott is so awesome.
He's sucking up. Stop it, Scott. Move on.
Sadie's husband, Scott, said, I got a question. Why is Danielle so cute? Oh, he's the best.
Oh, God, help me. Cut it out. All right. So, as always, we do a little bit of fun facts about the country we visited. This one is no different. Turkey. It is not spelled the traditional way of the way we spell turkey, by the way. There's an umlaut in there. There's an I in there. Like, see, there we go. For those of you not watching on your phones, it's on your screen currently. It is in the southeast region of Europe and also covers on the west side of Asia. So it actually spans 2 continents. It's quite a large chunk of land.
Anybody been to Turkey?
Anybody? Turkey? Anybody? No. I actually would love to go there. After reading what I read last night, like, it's kind of fantastic. The clinical...
is it hot there?
I don't know.
Like,
I didn't look for the general climate of Turkey. I'm sure it's fine. It's officially known as the Republic of Turkey. I do have the true size.
Yay!
Don't just type that in. Just search it first, please. Be safe.
So you took
I took the size of the outline of Turkey and laid it over the Americas. So it is roughly from here to Denver.
Wow.
Lengthwise. Height-wise, Omaha to Oklahoma City, roughly, give or take. So, I mean, it fits well within the America.
Country.
That's the whole country. It covers 302,000 square miles. In that small space, they have 85 million people jam-packed in there.
Oh, my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
That's too many people.
It is a lot.
I think it will stay over here.
I'm fine with that. The flag's been pretty much unchanged since 1844. There it is, red with the white crescent moon and the star. I couldn't find a very good explanation as to what it means. One was really violent. One was very legendary, if you will. Just use your imagination. So I just left it alone. I didn't know how rated that was for TV. So the capital is Ankara. I probably mispronounced that, but yeah. Let's see here. The official language is Turkish.
People. You got to have
I'm getting there. Hold on. I got to go through the boring stuff first. It is one of the world's earliest permanently settled regions. Göbekli Tepe. It's a very weird term. It's super, super old. It's one of the oldest ones ever found. It was the first ever place of the first ever Christian church. Antakya is how you apparently pronounce that. I always misspelled that or mispronounced it. This is my favorite. Santa Claus. He's from Turkey. Saint Nick was born in Patara, Turkey, around 300 AD. So Saint Nick is a real guy. I don't know about this. No, like Saint Nick is a legitimate real person, born in Turkey. I read that. I'm like, that's got to be made up, but it was from an official website, so it had a .com, so it had to be official.
It must be.
It has to be true.
Right. Must be true.
This is the source of my information. I did not fact check anything. They are.
If our video gets taken down for fact check reasons,
it's bound to happen. It's responsible for 75% of the world's hazelnut exportation. I knew you would love that one.
Oh, thank goodness for Turkey.
Thank you, Turkey.
Hazelnut.
Istanbul has a grand bazaar. Have you heard
But really,
of this?
do you think this has any hazelnut in it? Like actual hazelnuts?
1/10 of a hazelnut. I mean, as much as you put in there, maybe half a hazelnut. But
right.
Maybe.
Yeah. I think, I do make very dark coffee and put a lot of creamer in because that's just how I like it.
Pretty much becomes very blonde coffee at that point. Let's see here. The Grand Bazaar is found in Istanbul. It's got 64 streets and over 4,000 shops. They strongly encourage you to get a local guide to take you through.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, it doesn't go well.
You know, I went to Mall of America and I could have used a tour guide.
Yeah.
Because it was huge.
Yeah, I love that. Male turkeys can weigh up to 25 pounds. That may have been a wrong site. Sorry.
What does that have to do with it?
Not spelled the same. Again, watch what you click, guys. The internet is a dangerous place. But that is a true fact. Male turkeys up 25 pounds. Female turkeys are half that weight usually. Okay. Once I read it, I'm like, oh, that was not the right click to click. So, oops. So we went to Holland this year, place of the tulips and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
No. Tulips are actually from Turkey.
No,
Yep,
really?
they originated in Turkey. Go figure.
But then, because I think we learned that they didn't really have.
Yeah, I thought we learned that.
Tulips,
We may have.
and that they were brought in, and then they became the tulip.
I'm telling you, it's
Okay.
fantastic, right?
It is
Love learning.
fantastic.
I love learning things. Let's see here. Okay, that's all the fun facts for Turkey. Is anybody
Thank
need? Are we
goodness.
good with that? Are we all happy?
Yes, I'm done.
Eileen wants to go do the cruise and see the Blue Mosque.
Oh,
I read about it. It's kind of
Yeah.
a neat fact. I can't remember the number of mosques that they have. They have a ton of mosques over there. And apparently Deborah has been to the Grand Bazaar, and it's apparently
wow.
absolutely fabulous. Sounds exciting. Maybe someday we'll make it there.
maybe.
We'll see.
Good morning, Jackie. I think
Good
we missed some
morning.
good mornings, but
I think some
Good
people
morning,
snuck in.
everyone.
I was totally thrown off by Scott commenting and being involved, so I don't know what happened.
He said there's a city in Turkey called Batman.
What?
Oh,
What? I didn't see that. I'm gonna have to go find this. We're going to Batman.
okay.
So, let's see here. The block we did. This quilt, it actually has a name. So unlike all the ones we've done before that all kind of had like a hodgepodge version of an actual block, this one is an actual known block that we've known around since 1933. This is known as the Prairie Flower. Okay?
Okay.
That's what it's known as. As far as who gave it that name, I got conflicting results. So I referenced the Barb Brackman Encyclopedia of Blocks. She attributes it to Nancy Cabot. We've learned about Nancy Cabot a couple of times.
Yep.
She was a journalist 1930s in the Chicago area. But Jenny Byers, who also has an Encyclopedia of Blocks, reference to this going back to Jane Allen, who wrote for the Illinois State Register in 1933. You know what I learned about the Illinois State Register? Not much of anything. The best I could figure out is that published out of Springfield around the same time frame as the Nancy Cabot era. So these two names both kind of overlap a little bit. So who gets credit for this? I don't think anybody will ever know the official who gets it. But depends on who you like more. If you like Nancy Cabot or Jane Allen, who nobody really knows about, you choose. So,
But I just love that then when you make multiples of it, it looks like a lattice. It looks like interlocking,
Yeah.
So really, really kind of a cool block.
a lot of snowballing edges and all that kind of stuff going on there. So, but yeah, I found that to be quite interesting that there was not a lot of information on Jane Allen, which is crazy, especially with Jenny Byers having the ability to reference to her. They did have some blocks that were clearly pirated in Oklahoma City.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because it was done in the same fashion that Jane Allen was known for doing her blocks. Like what you would basically mail order it from the newspaper, send in your little self-a-step ad or whatever envelope, and they'd send you the pattern kind of thing, which was pretty popular back in that day.
Yeah?
Okay, somebody that good.
The embroidery ones you got, you ironed them on. And
Okay,
Nice.
yeah, same method they used here. So, like I said, that was where we get this history of that one from. That said, I've got enough talking done. Let's see some quilts.
Okay,
Can't you
thank
please,
goodness.
for the love
Yes.
of everything. Moving on. All right, so who's going to be first?
all the same way.
All right. So the really cool thing about this is we have an extra camera now. Oh, Sadie's going to pop right over there. So I'm going to do my best. Now we can all watch Lydia fumble with the quilt. Go, Lydia. Ooh, look at that.
I
Nice.
think I'd like to make another one. I
Yeah?
enjoy doing that one. Of course, I always enjoy working with my tulip scraps.
Is that
Yeah,
Tula that you have in that center block there?
It's all
I
Tula.
like that.
Tula scraps, she says.
Very nice.
And different
Different lines.
different lines, but
Yeah.
of course they all fit together.
All
with her.
works together, sure. Yeah, so Paula also said that she would make this again, that it was a fun quilt to make.
Yeah.
So, very nice.
Very nice,
I
Paula.
love this. I really love to.
Yeah.
And I love something that's flat cut.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Right. And this one being a basic 9-patch really lends itself to that fussy cutting in the center there.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Thank you for sharing that, Paula. And we got Lisa here with hers.
She's got told it's a big one.
That is
Oh,
giant.
and Lisa upsized her block.
She upsized her blocks. All right.
She did math.
Woo.
Oh my god. You really meant it.
How if I go this way?
Yeah, go that way. Wow. What is that line of fabric that you use? Is that Lori Holt that you used for that, or don't know? That's okay.
Yeah, it looks
Maybe
like
Moda.
Moda.
Okay, Moda makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. I love the colors there.
So not only did she upsize them, then she also put sashing and cornerstones. Super cute.
Yeah.
So it's always fun to take, you know, a pattern is just a guide, right?
Absolutely. It's just a recommendation.
And she's starched.
Yeah. I was about to say that. I was like,
So
And it's starched.
a pattern is always just a guide. And one thing that I have found is that the best quilters can,
I'm
I
sorry.
was trying to help. I was trying to,
It's try it.
Don't let it win.
I can't hold this big quilt. I'm sorry.
You're doing great. There we go.
Okay, go back to your talking. I can do it.
Yeah. So the best quilters are me.
can make a mistake
Yes.
and get themselves out of it, right?
Correct.
Figure out a way around it. Like I just recently was reading a pattern and was not understanding why they had me doing a certain thing.
Pardon me.
So I decided I just go my own way, and it didn't work out.
So we have imposter Linda's quilt here. She's got a new hairstyle. She's done the actual size of the quilt,
She did the actual
and it's not
size?
quilted.
And it's not quilted? Hold on.
We're gonna pretend it's Linda today. It's fine.
It is so cool. I
I
love
love
the
it.
stripes.
It's Harry's fault.
The stripes in there are amazing.
I do like the way you use the stripes in there to kind of help that connect across. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Victoria's Garden.
It's called Victoria's Garden. Yep.
I don't know. Yeah, Victoria's Garden.
Yeah,
So
That
I hope
stripe's
that
awesome.
this helps somebody else to use stripes, because so frequently we shy away from them, and stripes are just fine.
they're fine.
They're fine. They're wonderful.
Absolutely. They don't have to be perfect all the time.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh,
cool.
look at that.
Oh, we got it upside down.
No, it's kind of,
It really doesn't
they're
matter.
tossed.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
They're tossed.
That's another hospice quilt.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So this Karen's got that whole patriotic theme going there. Love it. I don't know if that's kind of looks like on screen it's showing a little bit brighter orange on this X's.
Yeah.
But those are red. Those are
Definitely
actually
red,
red.
white, and
Yeah.
gray.
Red, yeah. And that's just gonna be the lighting's causing that silliness, but
Yeah.
that's cute. I like that. It's nice. Very
I love
nice.
the quilting in it.
Oh, look at the back.
And the back has stars.
The back.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't pick that up last week.
I
Yeah.
love it very much. Very nice. Nicely done. All right. Who's next? Oh, we're gonna go Miss Janet's. Ooh, look at that. Oh, I like this one.
These colors are pretty.
Is that a solid that's being used there? No, that's got texture to it. Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Those look like circles.
I also snowballed this.
You did snowball the centers. I like that.
Wow. So she was like, "There's not enough snowballs. I want to do more snowballs." She snowballed the centers as well. Right.
You said you were going for the look of a poppy. Is that what you were going for?
What?
Did you say you were going for the look of a poppy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say you nailed that pretty well.
Very cool. I love that
And I
one.
have borders coming.
She's gonna add some borders, make it a little bigger.
I like that mint with that with that red. That's
I wouldn't
nice
have
combination.
thought that that color combination, but I love it.
yeah, very nice. Very nice. Well, all right, going that way.
There's a lot of people here today.
We have
so
a lot of
we're
people here.
trying
It's
to
exciting.
um
I'll go throwing stuff around. All right.
oh, cool. So she did stashing as well. I really love the stashing and
Wow.
cornerstones. That's cool.
That's that.
I think they still almost look like, like they
Yeah.
connect. It's still very, very cool.
and this was Kim's.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice, Kim. I do like that. I like that paisley print that you used for the red and the blue.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's all paisley.
And
Every bit of it's paisley.
A little bit for the border, and then a larger border in the red. So cool.
Very nice. Very cool. We kind of roared right through that.
Mhm.
Are there other ones that are going to be shown, or was that everybody's that's going to be showing them today?
I think that's all of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, but we still have what is going to be next month.
We do have next month.
Yes.
We all came here for
Are you
that.
guys
That's what
like-
you want to see.
I can't wait. I need to see it. Well, Kelly did this month's quilt.
So this month's quilt, I'm going to tell you what they recommend color-wise,
Okay.
and you all can kind of guess what it might be.
Yeah, then I want you to guess where we're going.
So their color recommendations are going to be turquoise and gold, referencing Southwest. Northwest, they're recommending reds and blacks, and the Midwest, they're recommending tans and browns.
I think by saying it that way, you're like giving.
I was trying to give them the answer. Yes, absolutely. Anybody suggestions or thoughts on which country we're going to visit? That's right.
That's right. We're going to
Going to America.
America.
I can't wait to find out how many fun facts I learned about America. Apparently, I don't know every time, right?
But you forgot.
So this is going to be the pattern for America. It definitely does have a Southwest style to it, for sure. It's going to be, wow, what do they got going on here? So 3 darks, 3 mediums, and 5/8 heavy hard for each of them. That's going to be, that'll be fun. So what line is this? Do you know? You picked it out.
It's a mixture of 2 lines.
Is it?
Yep. Victory Garden and Garden Club.
Okay. And we're going to get that quilted up before next month? Nice.
We kind of ran out of time this month with all of the extra 100
the other
blocks that we
things?
quilted. Yesterday, Kelly was quilting ones that were due yesterday. That doesn't generally happen around here. But so she kept her background the same. They do
Oh,
show
so
in the
that's what's
pattern that
going
you
on
can
there.
use a different background, like light to medium to dark.
Kind of put a
if you want.
gradient to it.
So
Oh, that's kind of nifty. I do like that, actually.
you do have until midnight tonight if you're working on September's quilt.
Yes.
And say, did you already send out October? So October is already in your inbox.
Should be.
If you're here and you want a paper copy, we have those.
Yes.
If you would love to just buy this, you didn't get last month's done, that is available online to purchase and is available now in shop to purchase as well.
Correct.
Okay, well, we flew through that.
Right on through it. Right on through it.
And now I could tell them more about Arrowhead.
You could.
So
You do have a captive audience.
this is just 3 classes, mostly because I thought this would be a really cool, could be a gift for Christmas. So I did like every other Tuesday for 3 weeks, or first Saturday, October, November, December. And it's 36 blocks. You do a ton of snowballs. Maybe that's why Janet signed up, because she likes snowballs.
Loves Loves it.
So lots of snowballs, but also is very reminds me of kind of like a log cabin, the way that you put it together. I've got some tips I can help you with, and it's just going to be fun to come and sit and sew it and get it done. So do I need to give them the dates? I have them in my pocket. So first Saturdays, I said October 7th, November 4th, December 2nd. Or the Tuesdays, which is October 17th, then October 31st, and then November 14th. And I had someone who said, oh, but Halloween? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be done at 4.
Mm-hmm.
But she owns a bakery, and she's super busy on Halloween. So that does not work for her.
That doesn't work out for her.
Because I thought, oh, we don't need to skip Halloween. We'll be done in plenty of time, you know. Anyway, but yeah, if you own a bakery, that's probably tough.
I guess for us, it's not really a holiday most of the time.
Right.
but
I mean, it can be in the evening. It doesn't really affect.
I guess if you're in the
general
food
daily
service,
business.
though,
Yeah.
yeah.
And you got lots of people picking up stuff. So, Jackie, I need to do Zoom retreats. You are right. Don't
That's a
have anything
really good
planned out.
Point.
So lots of
crowd.
people have asked about stripology. I am
Yes.
working on my homework for stripology to get back to Gudrun so that I will then be a certified instructor.
Yep.
I have already kind of planned some things that I would like to do.
Okay.
Really want to get the Master Your Stripology class. So Master Your Stripology Rulers class
Mm-hmm.
nailed down,
Mm-hmm.
so that I can show you all the different ways to use those rulers so that you're not just using it to cut strips. So that is coming first of the year. I will have those things nailed down. And I'm going to also do some other classes like standalone patterns or something out of the books or whatever. So lots of
Which will be
things.
fun.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. It'll be exciting. I look forward to it. At this point, what else do we got conversational wise? Think of all the things.
Okay. This is Ask Jason Anything. Ready,
My
set,
God.
go.
Oh my God. There's a
Math question for you.
okay.
Math question,
Let's do
okay.
math. Let's
On
do
the
math.
100 blocks, if I bought
Mhm.
one of your cozy cuts,
Uh-huh.
would that be enough that I would need for everything but the background? I mean, the block art.
Would a cozy cut cover everything in the blocks? So I'll tell you, we give, like with the groups that just did them, we gave 30 fat quarters. Mathematically, you could make every single block with 30 fat quarters and have no trouble. We did 20 prints, 10 solids, mostly. Some people picked more prints than solids, and everyone, I think, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong,
Mhm.
everyone added to it.
Oh, a lot of people
Mostly
added.
because it was like, oh, I want to use this from my stash, so I'm adding some scraps to it, or I needed something else to fussy cut. Sometimes it was that they didn't get enough solids, or there wasn't a place for their eye to rest, or they wanted to add more of a certain color throughout. So a cozy cut, great place to start.
Mhm.
You're going to get a lot of fabric in that.
How much?
3 and I don't know. Shoot. 3 2/3.
You got it.
Now I'm gonna
So
get hot.
it is 3 2/3 yards. 30 fat quarters is actually about 7.5 yards. So one cozy cut is not enough. It would be a good start, but you definitely. And what I think most people ran into is they needed something more to help blender
Some
it.
dark and light, some more contrast.
More large print, which cozy cuts don't always have the large prints in them. So
Or so something to fussy cut, or they wanted more purple than what they. Yeah.
Paintbrush half yards,
Mm-hmm.
which I did in the box next week.
Yes.
Between the two, that might.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. Yep.
okay.
I really did this 100 block class selfishly because I had seen this book. I wanted to make this quilt. I was really hopeful that I would get a couple of people who also wanted to make this quilt. So I was hoping that I would get at least 8 people to do the class this year, and I got 40. So we had to open up. And the reason that happened was we had one sample, and right now we have 32 samples. But one sample in the shop, and people came in and they were like, oh, I have to do this. I have to do this. And I just kept having to open up another class. I'm like, do you want Tuesdays or Fridays? Or, and so now this year, anybody who tells me that they are thinking that they might want to do this class, I say, okay, you have to talk to Jason or you have to talk to Sadie. Because when we run out of spots, I will start opening up more classes. And I can't do that because I also want to teach you stripology stuff and I want to do other things, right? I can't just do 100 block.
It was pretty well consuming for 7 months with 5 classes.
It was.
So we're going to avoid that this time.
Yep.
All right. Jackie loved to see all the pictures of you at GE with you in them. We noticed you commented on something at some point.
Yes, I did. I saw that you had commented, Jackie, and I was like, oh my gosh, people. So if you guys are not in Gudrun's crew, it's a Facebook group for stripology people. Is it? Somebody will need to tell me what the name of the group is. I bet Jackie will know.
Bet she does.
But there was pictures of all of us who went through the stripology class to get certified to be instructors. There was pictures of all of us, and Jackie was like, "Oh my gosh, I see Warm and Cozy in the background." It was so cool. I was like, "See,
Hey, they know us.
They know me too, right?"
Awesome. And Deborah wants to know if I ate all the M&Ms. No, I actually forgot about them because they hit them on me. But now that you said that, possibly.
Right. So we do have bags of M&Ms.
Oh.
I may leave them hidden somewhere.
Yeah, they're in my room. Please get them now because they're like happy birthday.
They're
And
happy
we would've-
birthday, and they got to go out for people.
Thank you, Deborah. Thank you so
Deborah.
much.
Thank you, 2.0.
Deborah always sends us great gifts. She sent us a whole big bag of M&Ms that say happy birthday, and they're blue and green and yellow, I think.
Yeah, they're awesome. And Cindy loved the class. She was one of the remote people. Got all the way there. Life got in the way, but she got 2 rows together.
Nice. So I had someone in Alabama, someone in Tennessee. Cindy is from an M state, Michigan.
I would have said Minnesota.
And I'm like, is it Minnesota? I'm sorry. I hope to one day get that right.
One day we'll get it right.
We had Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, we had
People all over the place.
I love my My
Shipping
fans.
department knows where everyone's
Yes,
Shipping
the
department's
shipping
on top
department
of
does know. Yeah, and that's the important one, right?
So
Okay. Anybody else have questions for Jason? Because that's always
I
fun.
can't believe you threw me out there like that. That's messed up. Oh no.
Mhm.
Okay, Karen's got a comment.
So 8 years, does that go back to when you were up on Main Street?
Yes, ma'am.
I was cleaning out a closet the other day and I pulled out a quilt.
Mhm.
And on the back, it says quilted by Warm and Cozy. And that was when you were up there.
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. So,
Wow. So
holy cow. So we quilted for you a long time ago.
long time ago.
Very cool. Oh, well, Kim in the back of the room, I've quilted for her since, I don't know, like the second day, I think.
Probably something like that.
Oh, so we got to show Deborah what these little bags look like here. Look what she did. Isn't that cute? She took them and put
They're
a
so
ribbon around them. So make sure everybody in the room gets one because there's, you know.
You made it here for that. So I did actually have in my memories the other day a video of you doing an unboxing.
Oh my gosh.
The image quality of the video was horrific,
Terrible.
but you were doing an unboxing for Mystical.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-huh.
For batiks that were,
They were awesome batiks. The pattern was just terrible.
we did a block of the month, and the block of the month was written in black and white, and we had batiks that we were using. So that confused people.
Black and
lot.
white is not a good option for a pattern,
So,
especially
yeah.
when you're using
Anyway.
specific fabric.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
tough
have
call.
since gone, okay, I don't care if the pattern is like for a block of the month, a lot of times you'll get a $30 pattern or a $75 pattern. And I'm like, I'll buy the $75 pattern. It's probably going to be full color. It's probably going
Right.
to be make more sense. So I don't usually go by, okay, what's the price? But
No, you get what you pay for.
can usually guess, is that $30 one going to be black and white? Okay, I don't need it. You know, go to the more expensive one. So
Absolutely.
we see lots of block of the months, and I'm always looking for what I can do next and what we can, you know, what other people will like. And but I also want things that are good. So it took us all year to find anything. Just this last month, we were able to. There's 2 block of the months that I'm working out prices. I don't even have that figured out, and I feel like I'm way behind because it's October. But one of them is all made out of ombre fabric.
Mhm.
So even though we're all doing the same quilt, they're all going to look different because where you cut within that piece is going to make your quilt look different than the next person. So I'm kind of excited about that one.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
So
Jackie asked, are you doing London Calling?
I am not.
You're not doing that one.
But oh my gosh, the really cool thing about being at Gudrun's at GE Designs, their entire showroom is 1 yard cuts. They do not put bolts out, and it is only one of each item is in the whole store. So you take that one item to the front register, they ring it in, someone in the back gets your order together and gets it to you before you're even done checking out. But they have a 15-yard long table. So they take their everything gets rolled out and cut before anything goes to the floor or
That's
anything.
crazy.
So it was really a cool operation to see. So
I don't know where I would put a table that large.
yeah.
I really don't.
Yeah,
I want one though.
That's a whole other space. I mean, yesterday I was trying to just roll out enough to cut cozy cuts,
Right.
and I was like, I keep hitting things on the table. Anyway,
Yeah.
get me a
that
bigger
happens.
table, okay?
Okay. Let's see what I can do. And those for you that were wondering, it is Gudrun's Quilt Crew, I believe is the Facebook page that you would want to look for. If you're not in that, join that. You'll love it. Learn more. Do more. Be better.
She does Tipsy Tuesday, where she gives you fun tips about how to do all kinds of cool things. And yeah, so
Okay. It's a lot of information.
it was.
I bet these people probably want to go shop.
I think they're like this.
They're like, "Can you let us go now?" There are
Come
people
on.
eyeballing the cupcakes,
Come on,
by the way,
give me a
also,
cupcake.
which is fine. They also want to go look at the pretty quilts, as I would expect that people will do. So,
Yes. So if you can come in today, come in.
By all
vote
means.
for your favorite. It's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, I'm really excited. I really am like a proud mom today. I just feel like this overwhelming joy because I have so many people who finished or got close. I'm not going to cry. You can't make me cry.
I'm not going to make you cry.
Okay.
No.
But it was so awesome to get as many people as we did to come to the class, and then as many as we did who finished. And somebody was like, "Oh, she did that raw edge binding," and I'm like, "Yeah." Like some of them are not bound,
No.
and that's okay. Like everybody's at their own stage of life, also at their own stage of their quilting journey, right? So
Also, when you come in to see your quilt that you have hung, you have to get your picture taken with Danielle. She wants a picture with you and your quilt. So
yeah.
be-
So then I could have a little
for the rest of you
scrapbook,
that are in here that didn't
you
know
know,
that,
proud
surprise.
mom, scrapbook, you know. Anyway.
So anyway, all right, you good?
Mostly it'll be pictures on my phone. I don't know that they'll ever.
They'll be there forever. They'll never see the light of
Scrapbook.
day.
I mean, I don't have scrapbooks for any of my children. I'll probably make this one.
Maybe.
You know.
Anyway,
Thanks so much. And if you want to join me next year, let's do it. If you want to do this, call, sign up. If you want to come and do the van event, all of those things, we're here for you.
Okay.
All right. Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.